Preparations for Friday prayer in Peshawar. Religion is a male concern in this area of Pakistan. The University of Peshawar Mosque is open to everyone, at least to all men and boys. Women and girls are denied access. Since the electoral victory of the conservative Islamic parties 3 years ago, the northwest frontier province has become the centre of Islamic radicalism. Men dominate the urban landscape. In the bazaar, for example, women are only occasionally seen and then heavily veiled. There are 600,000 people living in Peshawar, in the northwest frontier province. Most are part of the Pashtun tribe, just like the refugees from Afghanistan who live in camps outside the town. The border between Pakistan and Afghanistan lies 40 kilometers further to the north. The border crosses the lands known as the birthplace of the Pashtun. They devote their lives to their traditions and religion, even more so since the electoral victory of the Conservatives. We meet Hamida Akbar at the bazaar. She is a Pakistani woman who comes from Peshawar, and she is the leader of the project Right to Play. As we film, her uncle accompanies us. This is safer. A foreign film team is not welcome everywhere. Only in the school does Hamida Akbar talk about the project. For the interview, she removes her headscarf.
You have a very noble goal.
Yes.
To help the girls also to be more self-confident.
Yes.
But sometimes this interferes with the religion.
Exactly.
So how you do resolve this problem for yourself?
Yes, it's really hard to proceed this project in this area because here always I suffered the traditional problem, the religious problem. When I started this project right here, no one were agreed to listen about the girls' play. I stop, I just don't talk about the girls' play, I only talk about the boys.
The relief organisation Right to Play wants to change this. Girls may also take part in sports at the Bibi Marion High School. All of the pupils come from Peshawar's numerous Afghan refugee families. Very often there are games that have more than just a sporting value. This game is called Action Reaction. It is all about not letting the ball drop. The one who makes a mistake has to sit down. In this case, the smallest girl who won.
Go inside and clap for her.
She is the winner.
The main purpose of games are that just to give them smiles and make them prepare for, because during these 25 years they face war and they don't have good time. So now we provide them a little bit a time in which they can give the time for themselves. I mean, they feel that we are humans. We can laugh. They almost forgotten the smiles that was disappear from their faces. So through these games, we just not only make them healthy, also we give them courage. They are bold enough now, as you've seen, and they are changed, mentally changes, physically changes, and as well they love playing because that makes them happy. So these all which we got, these were our aims that we already got.
Teamwork is at the centre of this ball game. It is called the above-below game, and it is about circulating the ball as fast as possible between the team. Mobility and concentration are in demand. Also the ability to respond to each other. The girls take part with great enthusiasm. What does the sport mean for the girls, and what do their parents say about it? We wanted to know more, so we accompanied one of the girls to her home. Zana is regarded as one of the most active and is also a very good student. We noticed her because she didn't wear her headscarf. This indicates that her parents are not such strict observers of tradition. We take the school bus and head for Zana's home. They pass one of several slums in and around Peshawar, home to many Afghan refugees. They wanted to start the project in this refugee camp at first, but the resistance was simply too great. It would also have been far too dangerous. It is forbidden to film in the refugee camp. Zana lives outside the town centre in better accommodation. Her father is an engineer and lives in Afghanistan. Her mother welcomed us for an interview. Together with a group of curious neighbours, we wait at the front door. But the interview doesn't proceed. Zana's mother will only speak to us in school. It is too dangerous here and we are attracting too much attention. We return to the school. Even if many parents agree with the project, they have trouble supporting it. In Peshawar, believing in this kind of project can result in dire consequences. Zana's mother has arrived, not only with her daughter, but also her son. Although Zana's mother would prefer Zana kept her headscarf on in school, she's very enthusiastic about the project.
They say that sport is nothing for a girl, but for Zana it's very good. Anyway, it's good for my children. Zana likes to play very much.
Zana has changed. Now wearing her headscarf, we asked her what she likes most about the sports lessons. She is extremely happy to answer.
There are many different games. They strengthen our self-confidence and they give courage to those who are afraid. And there are also games for the brain. For example, games that encourage concentration and reaction, like the games with the red ball. When we play, time passes much faster.
We would also like to know what Zana would like to do when she grows up. First, she hesitates. Only when our guide asks the same question again does the answer come. She would like to become a teacher. Zana gives the reason at once.
Teacher.
My teacher is so nice and so industrious. I would like to be like her.